It's going to be a big effort for him now. He's gone very into the red when he made that attack on that short rise, and he'll be really burning in his legs right now. He's got the entire peloton chasing him from behind. I don't know what the time gap is now. We might get some idea from this long pan shot, but he's got around about 10 seconds, but still 4 minutes of racing for him to go. Just gone under the 4K to go banner, so the speed that they're going now around about 60 kilometers per hour, as you said, on these big wide roads.
So it's Daniel Tekelhemenot, the only Eritrean professional on the front, kicking the gears over, looking to bring Alan Davis through for a sprint victory. Orica Green Edge in their first season have had a very, very good start, and they're just talking to each other. A bit of an adjustment of the shoes for Alan Davis. Tekelhemenot has done his work up that climb, and they help him back into the line to make sure he can do one more turn and help them out.
Yeah, Wesley Salzberger, the Tasmanian rider, is now on the front. He was just telling Tekelhemenot to go slightly to the left. I presume there's a wind coming from the right, and they want to give the riders behind as little shelter as possible. But great ride by Tekelhemenot. He's great to see him in his first Grand Tour.
And it's Orica Green Edge on the right hand side as Radio Shack Nissan now come to the front.
Looks like he's just over there in the distance. He's doing some ride, if that is him out the front, because that was a reasonable gap. We're not getting any time gaps on the screen right now, but to hold off a peloton that's going this fast, if he is still out the front there, we haven't seen him being caught, and I presume he is still out the front. It's a fantastic ride that he's doing. 2 kilometers to go now.
Well, Lagutin has been caught off camera, and now they've reeled him in. So as we look at the front of this peloton, it's Orica Green Edge, and confirmation now that Lagutin has been caught. So they've reeled him in, and now it's all about Orica Green Edge as they set the sprint up. And here come Omega Pharma Quickstep. It's Tony Martin, the World Time Trial champion, in the turquoise colours with the black shorts, just starting to turn the pressure up here. I haven't seen Team Sky for a little while. Radio Shack Nissan with Daniele Binati, the sprinter, looking to bring him home for the victory as they go up this final little rise. Then they're going to go flying downhill and down into the finish in Vianney. It was a magnificent effort from Lagutin, but he was caught. It's all going to be about the sprinters. Who is going to take the victory on stage 2 of the Vuelta a España? It's all over the place, isn't it? And no team really has got control, but Orica Green Edge certainly feel that they can bring Alan Davis through for the victory. But the other sprinters are queuing up behind. Inside the final kilometre of racing, Argos Shimano with John Degenkolb. I can see the little figure of Nasser Bouhani, the rider from FDJ Big Mat. This is an extremely quick run-in to the finish. They're going to set themselves up now for the finishing straight, and who is going to take it? They're right across the road as Sky make a move on the right hand side. Here goes John Degenkolb. Ben Swift is on the right wheel. Is he going to take this one? The motorbike obscuring things a little bit. Gilbert is also up there. Ben Swift of Team Sky with Alan Davis right on his wheel. Swift is moving across. Degenkolb goes on the right hand side. Swift is in the middle. It looked like Degenkolb. Degenkolb emerges out of the peloton to take the victory for Argos Shimano. They got that one absolutely on the button. Degenkolb takes the victory today. Ben Swift of Team Sky leading out the sprint. Alan Davis trying to come round him on the right hand side, but look at the power of the German John Degenkolb. Viviani was also there. Degenkolb takes it just ahead of Davis, with Viviani in third. Davis bangs the handlebars in disgust.
John, congratulations. Ben Swift was just ahead of you and effectively gave you a good line to follow.
Of course, yeah. But even my team gave me a good line, and especially my team. Thank you, man. And that's the most important thing.
It's a very difficult finish, slightly uphill.
Yeah, it was really hard in the end.
So that's the result. Degenkolb, Davis, Swift was the 1-2-3, with Elia Viviani just failing to muscle in at the end. So the man Ben Swift had the beating of twice in last month's Tour of Poland, takes the first individual stage win of the Vuelta, along with the green jersey, while Ben Swift takes stock.
Ben, frustration written all over your face. It was a difficult run-in. Just talk us through the final 500 metres.
Yeah, really just annoyed with myself, really. I went massively too early. I had to go when I did to get out of the position. I went up the inside of the barrier and then I hit the front and I could still see 300 metres to go. So I kind of like tried to hesitate a little bit and then went again, and then they just come round me on the line. It was too long, and it's just frustrating because if I'd have gone in the right place, I reckon, I don't know what happened. So.
No change at the top. Jonathan Castroviejo's red jersey was never under threat today, although it may well be tomorrow when the race starts to go uphill. There we are, the top 6 exactly as they were this morning, all Movistar riders. But an interesting move on page 2 with Alberto Contador helpfully illustrating our piece on time bonuses at the top of the show by taking third at the intermediate sprint and nicking back the 2 seconds that pull him level on time with Chris Froome. Robert Hazing remains the best placed of the favourites, 10 seconds back, and no other movement today to